What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. So today I thought I'd talk about my tier and how I finally managed to get it, and basically all the steps, I guess, in like the rough timeline. So I don't know, this could be interesting if you guys are here in Spain and doing the AUX program, and yeah, just wondering my experience. Like, I'm not going to run through every single detail. Like, I try to leave some links because I did watch some very helpful videos where like it literally walks you through how to fill in like the forms and everything you need to do. But yeah, this is more like a chatty video of just like my experience in general. Yeah, first of all, what is the tier? Basically, it stands for Tarjeta de Identidad Extranjera, I think, something like that. Like, basically, if you're moving to Spain, you need to get one of these. Like, if you're going to live here, you know, long term as a resident. And so yeah, if you're doing the like teaching English program or any, I guess, like long-term-ish programs here, then you're gonna need to jump through the hoops to get it. I mean, I say jump through hoops, it's not that difficult, honestly. And I know a lot of people pay for like lawyers, even translators, and honestly, I don't really think it's necessary. Like, I mean, my Spanish is decent, like I can get by, but even if you don't speak Spanish, like I'm sure you can do it. Like, you can do it. You don't need to pay like a lawyer or anything. It's fairly straightforward. If you can fill out a form, you know, you can use Google Translate. You can, yeah, it's very doable. So basically, first thing you need to do is get a cita. So this is kind of like the hardest part. I'm based in Gran Canaria, so I will leave a link to that, I think. But yeah, basically you need to look for your region, and then I guess your nearest office or whichever office is available. I went to the one in Maspalomas, which is in the south. I think it was easier to get one there because in Las Palmas there was just like no citas available at all. So yeah, I got it in Maspalomas, and so I booked it on the 23rd of October, and the earliest date I could get was the 7th of December. So literally like over 6 weeks later. So I would say just try to book and get that initial appointment as soon as possible. I think the only details you need are like your NIE and then like a phone number. So basically I could have done that, you know, as soon as I arrived, so I don't know why I waited like a month. But yeah, so yeah, do that as soon as you can. And yeah, so once you book it online, you'll get a date and you get an email confirmation of a time and a date, and then you need to bring a few documents with you. So you're gonna need to fill out a form. I think it's about 3 pages long. It's fairly straightforward. Like, it is in Spanish, but I mean, Google Translate is your BFF, and like I said before, I'll link a video in the description which literally walks through every single thing in the form and how, like, what it means and how to fill it out. So yeah, you need to fill that out, and then you need to pay a tax as well. I think, I don't remember, it wasn't that much, maybe like 10 euros, 12 euros or something. And I just did it at an ATM, and it was fairly straightforward. You did need cash though, so do keep that in mind. I think some people can also pay bank transfer or even go in person to a bank, but I think the most important thing is to make sure you keep the receipt and like proof of payment, because you do need to bring that when you go to your cita. And then obviously your ID, so your passport, or like maybe just your other, I don't know, ID if you're like European or whatever. But yeah, so you show up to the police station, and there was like a little line in a window. So yeah, basically you just went into the line, said, you know, hey, hola, I'm here for my cita, and then you just show them like your passport and all your documents. And then yeah, I kind of got like, they gave me this little tag thing, and I just went into the police station, and it didn't take very long. I probably had to wait like, I don't know, a few minutes. They called my name, and then I basically just like did like 2 fingerprints, so just like 2 index fingers, and then they gave me another sheet of paper. I think it's called a resguardo or something like that. Yeah, resguardo de solicitud, just to show that like you've done the initial step. And then they told me, I think they told me to come back in a month and a half. So that was in the beginning of December. So I would have, like, I should have gone maybe end of January time. So basically in January, I was looking for citas online, and there was just like none available at all. And yeah, like February comes by, still no appointments, and now it's like March and there's still no appointments. But luckily I talked to one of my friends, and she told me that like somebody that she spoke to had just gone to the police station without an appointment and just gone and picked it up. So yeah, that's basically what I did. I just bought my one document, piece of paper, passport, and then just showed up to the police station. and it was super simple. Like I just literally showed the guy my thing, and he's like, yeah, come in. Literally took not even 5 minutes. Like they took 2 more fingerprints and then just gave me the card. So that was it. Yeah, pretty simple, but ended up taking me like, I think almost 5 months just to get it, and it expires in 3 months, which doesn't really make a lot of sense, but bueno, es lo que hay. So yeah, that's it really. That's how I got my tier. I wasn't really in a rush, to be honest. I feel like there's not much, I mean, I don't know what I need it for, I guess if I'm traveling or like discounts possibly, but yeah, I didn't necessarily need it, so I wasn't in that much of a rush. But I definitely think it's like, if you're gonna need it anyway, it's better to get it sooner rather than later. But at the same time, don't stress, like you'll get there when you get there. If you can't find any seaters, then I would recommend, yeah, just going and calling them, asking them, or just showing up and trying your luck, because you never really know. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys found it a little bit interesting or helpful, and I'll see you later. Ciao.